really dark. Scott, take me inside the reporting you've done on how the victims of some of these crimes, the people who are on the other end of some of these criminals' violent acts against law enforcement, feel about Trump's dedication to a fund that even Republicans oppose.
My periodic reminder, some of the January 6 defendants in court during trial claimed they were the victims of a weaponized prosecution, and that argument was laughed out of court, either by the judges, juries, or some combination of the two. As for the slush fund, the slush fund. It reminds me of one of those corny 80s or 90s teen horror movies where everybody thinks the monster's dead, and then they go back out running around the house, and the monster comes back again, and then comes back again. This thing is not dead. And there was a telling exchange, Nicole, in court here in Washington Wednesday. We were in the courtroom watching arguments from plaintiffs from a watchdog group to get a judge to put a halt on this thing, to pause it, to say, stop for now till we get a deeper look. And the attorney for the Department of Justice, Nicole, kept using that same phrase you highlighted. It's not moving forward. It's not. He said it a dozen times. The fund is not moving forward. The judge asked him point blank, why not just put it in writing? Why not just rescind the fund for now, pending future review? And the attorney twice said, I don't know, Your Honor. There was a murmur in the courtroom. There was nearly laughter in the courtroom. Nobody takes their word this monster is dead. And it's going to reveal itself in the coming days with more hearings in more civil challenges, including 2 tomorrow. One in Virginia, another matter in Florida. The Department of Justice is going to have to keep answering the question, why not just put this in writing?
Well, here's Todd Blanche stumbling over that question in front of Congress, exactly what Scott's talking about.
I think they would love to be reassured that this fund will not progress.
I'm telling you it's not. I guess I'm not sure. I'm not trying to be flippant with you. I'm just saying I'm telling you it's not. I'm not.